Hey there everyone. I spent part of my past week hanging out in Philadelphia with some of my very favorite folks in the world, including Noel, Eileen, Jen, or I guess she's going by Jexy now, Mike Icon, Mikey Nope, and Lucas. And Noel and I came up with a really cool sequence that he did a video of, and hopefully will wind up in his next tech vlog. But I wanted to break down the sequence for you guys because it actually was an interesting trip putting together. It's basically an aggregation of tricks that Noel and Poiboi and I think some others have been working on in the past month. Here's the essential elements that you need to work with. Two of these are negative space tricks, and one of them is a carryover stall trick that Poiboi was showing off in his latest performance video, which is, as you're doing the carrying over, your hands come together, you transfer one of the poi to your other hand. When Noel does this, and I think the way Poiboi does it too, is there's actually a bump involved where the native side poi gets a bump off of the elbow. I'm still having some problems with this one, so I'm just doing the toss. I'm just thinking of it as a stall down, and then the other hand's going to toss off, which, you know, it works either way. Step number two is negative space. You're going to do a native side frame, wherein this is my left hand. So left hand's going to create the standard frame that we're used to. Going to get about a poise length between your hand and the shoulder. Your other hand is just going to do a throw through that hole, right? This is pretty simple. Right? The next trick is something that Noel came up with, where it's another negative space trick that uses a native side frame, but it uses it in a slightly different way. That is, we go into the native side frame, and our other hand, rather than throwing through, the poi is going to peek through that hole and go straight behind our head. Now, we're going to wind up in a position where both of our hands are crossed behind our head. Our left hand is going to trace the length of our right forearm down to the elbow and around, and we exit in split time, same direction, right? So once again, slowly, we frame, we pop through and over, and exit in split time. Again, we frame, we pop through, oops, we pop through, and exit in split time, yeah? Doing it fast, frame, if I can do it fast. Frame. Yeah, there it is. Pop through, right? So, when you put all this in sequence, what you wind up with is you do the stall carry over, stall carry over, stall carry over to throw. You immediately frame, you toss the other hand through, and then on the return trip, pop through in that little trick, and we've been finishing this off with an air wrap. At least that's what it looks like in the video. So once again, it's stall carry over, stall carry over, stall carry over, throw, we frame it, we toss, we come through, we exit, we air wrap. That is probably the best I've done that so far, actually. So, yeah, I'm not going to push my luck by trying it another time. Yeah, hopefully that video will be out soon and you guys can see Noel and I trying to do that in sync with each other, which was quite the challenge. Anyway, so Happy New Year to y'all, and I will see you next week. Thanks so much, and peace.